What's up? What's going on? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a cool beat from just like a guitar loop. I got this requested. I'm just going to show you from like start to finish when you drag the loop in to like making the whole beat all together. Yeah, like how you edit the loop and all that stuff. So yeah, we're just going to start off. I got this loop right here from Loop Come On. Yeah, so when you drag it in, obviously it looks like this and you still have 130 BPM. Now I have a video on how you figure out if the BPM isn't on there, how to figure that out. Check that out, link to that is in the description. But if it says on there 166 BPM, what I first do is just put it all the way up to 166 BPM, and then usually I check if there's like a remainder here at the start. So I'll cut that out like that, boom, and then I'll cut this out like that. And what I'll then do is then I'll just time stretch it so that when you want to, if you want to change the BPM, that it doesn't affect the loop. So what I'll do, time stretch it, this stretch all the way up to here. Sometimes you have to mess with it a bit. When it's good like that, what I'll then do is double click on it, pitch and reset. That way when you also change the BPM, it doesn't change the pitch. And after that, it's depending on what loop you have. What you then have to do is figure out which part of it you have to use. So as you can see here, it starts off with like the whole thing together. And you obviously want to you want the different stems of each one. So what you're going to do is take the stretch off again. And then what you're going to want to do is just find each stem. Some people like to leave spaces in between each different instrument. And as you can see here, it's all together. There's no spaces in between. So you just have to go and find it. So as you can see, the piano starts here. So what I'll do, cut that all off like this, boom, and take that over here. See how long the loop is? And as you can see, that's the counter melody. So you do there, cut that and take it underneath there. Then cut again and just start going like this. And yeah, just cut it all out and just put it all in like this. And boom, then as you can see, all of the different stems are now like this. And that way you, you don't get them all mixed up and you can actually mess with each sound individually. And if you want to now set them all to different mixer tracks, like as you can see now, they're all still all on 5. So what you do is you click on this thing right here, make unique, and boom, and just as you can see, it's like it has a hashtag 2 on there right now. Put that, change the track. As you can see, these two are now on 2 different tracks. And you can do that for each and every one of them. Yeah, if you want to put them all on different tracks, you can make them all unique and put them all to different tracks. So yeah, after I've made them all unique, what I'll then do is I'll just assign them all to different mixer tracks like this, 9, 10, 11, like that. And then as you can see, if I play them all at the same time, they're all assigned to different mixer tracks. And that's how you first off get the loop in there. And now as you can see, if I change the BPM or anything, it stays the same. It doesn't move that. As you can see, the tag down there isn't stretched or anything, so that's why it's moving. So you want that not to move at the top. So now, for example, maybe I want this only at 165 BPM. No, let's try 164. Then restretch all channels now, you press yes. And after you've done that, it should just sound just as good, just a bit slower. Then after I've done that, what I'll do is I'll just drag in one of these patterns right here, put that underneath there. After I've done that, I just start off with the drums and messing with the sounds. So what I'm going to do now is I'm quickly going to do the drums, all that stuff, and then we'll look at it at the end again. And boom, that's it. That's the whole beat right here. Well, no, so I've done with the drums now. I split them all up, split by channel. As you can see, it's not really completely mixed all the way through. Yeah, it's just like pretty much what it's going to sound like. I'll also just quickly go through the drums. I started off with this rim right here, and pretty much what I have on there is an EQ that can out some of the lows and a tiny bit of reverb, as you can see, only a bit on there. And yeah, it sounds like this. The next thing I added were these hi-hats right here, a bit of bounce on it and like these little things down here, no effects on these. Then after I had that, I added these, boosted spins 808s that sound like this. The next thing I added were these open hats right here, which had a bit of reverb on them. Then I added this kick right here. And then I added these open hats to hit when the kick was hit. So the same pattern as the kick. Then I added this crash right here, which has some reverb on it. And the last thing I added was a snare. Yeah, just played a bit with the velocity and added like this little roll here. And this also has no effects on it. And yeah, that was it. That's what I did for the drums. And yeah, so what I'm just gonna quickly show you is how I then arrange it. So what I'll do first is I'll just select it all, and then you press Control B like this, and then it just you know, it puts them all like this. Also, to just to notice on the side, I took out the end of the trumpet because I don't know, that was sounding kind of weird. So yeah, I took that out. So yeah, after I've copied it all out like this, what I do then is I'll just take off the drums for like the first two, or maybe only the first two bars right here, so that for the intro, I think I'll take it off together like this. And then what I'll just do is I'll just start off with the intro, like just the piano on its own at the start, and then I'll see the, like for the second part I could add the bass and then maybe some vocals, so like this here. After I've done like this intro part right here, I'll kind of decide what I want in the hook. So like I'll leave this in the hook, but for that I won't put it in the verse. Like take out this, take out that, you know, you don't want the bass and the 808 hitting at the same time obviously, so you take that both out. Then for the drums, what I'll do usually, you know, the crash, I only want that to hit usually when like the verses or the hook start, so I'll take that out there, and I'll make the hook usually like around this long, because yeah, most hooks are about that. Then next up, I'll like take out the snares maybe and see how it sounds. Maybe I'll put in the snare in the second half. It all kind of depends what you're going for. And next thing I'll do is I'll just I'll start with the verses. So over here is when the verse starts, so I'll have the crash in, and I'll take maybe all of this out, only the piano for the start, make the verse start kind of slow maybe. Well, I'll also add maybe vocals come in the second half right here, and then I'll make the beat drop over here, do some changes, obviously take out the bass. So yeah, then after that, after I've like made the space for like, this is the pretty much the verse, what I'm going to use as the verse right here, I'll delete this rest part out right like that. And then what I'll start doing is I'll make some changes with the drums. So like for example here, I can cut out like this right here, cut out the clap and all that stuff like that. Then what I can do over here is like cut out the hi-hats for a sec right here, and then take out the snares over here, and then before the hook starts again, maybe have like a little downtime right here where I cut out all the drums. And then what I'll do after that, I'll just take this whole thing, select it all, Control B, and it's just copied all the way over. So as you can see now, after the verse right here that we just did, bam, this is the hook again, and then over here is the verse again. And what I'll do there is I'll just switch up then maybe the drums a bit. So start off without the hi-hats maybe, you know, just messed around with that a bit. And what I'll then usually do, long verses like this, is I'll just turn this last bar right here into a bridge. So go over here and take the bass, copy over like this, and then I'll just pretty much turn that into a bridge right here. And then the last thing I'll do is I'll just take the hook again, and I'll just copy it over like that, and boom, that's the whole beat right there. Pretty much like, just that you get the idea. That's pretty much how I do it. Then obviously his tag right there, I'll add my tag after. That's about it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions to this or anything else, leave it down in the comments below, you know. Let me know if you want to see something else, and you know, check out my main channel, all that stuff. And yeah, peace.